But what I want to talk about in particular with this section is something that relates not just to the investigator, but also to even the cybersecurity side. Once you have that physical approach, once you have the ability to talk to someone, and even at the chief audit level, it is still something that is incredibly important. Perhaps you're not doing a day-to-day forensic interview and going and talking to that fraudster, but many of you will ultimately have the opportunity to talk to a vendor. You know, perhaps someone on your team has challenged some relationship. They found some corruption, some bribery issue, some kickback that may be taking place. And now you're brought in to assess this. Well, do you believe everything that is being told to you? What are you doing to evaluate deception? What signs are you looking for? Are you asking the right questions? So whether it is someone in the field doing that field work as an auditor, or if it's you are the chief, or you are even involved with that audit committee, perhaps you're the chief financial officer, being able to ask right questions in the right way ultimately serves us to get good information so that we can discern for ourselves if it makes sense.
Every year in Open Thinking, we try to recognize someone who contributed to the fraud examination profession by giving him what we call it the Open Thinking Anti-Fraud Award. And for this year, Mr. Prost, he is our recipient for this award. So please, if you would like to come here, so we can do this. So because we are in the Arab country, we thought to give you something like a horse, so that it will be like a representative. So we would like to see.
What do all these companies have in common? So they make up more than 70 organizations that have joined the ACFE Corporate Alliance since we launched the program in 2011. These organizations all have a zero-tolerance policy against fraud and have made it quite public. And this program continues to grow, and that's what I'm going to be talking to you about today.
So every year for us in Open Thinking, we try to recognize the person who contributed to our success and supported us. And for this year, Anil, for the last 2 years, he was really supporting us in so many ways. We worked together on the conference. We worked together on doing the CFE review course, which is last year we delivered more than 150 more than 9 courses to 150 delegates here in the Middle East for the CFE review course, which is, I think, maybe it's the biggest one outside US that we did. And we are continuing this year. We are going to be delivering in Dubai, Qatar, Oman, and as well as we partner with ACFE, Lebanon, and Turkey for us to be able to do this. With that, I would like to give Anil our Open Thinking Excellence Award. So please, Anil, if you'd like to stand with him.
I don't know what to say, because in Arabic we say, if you praise yourself, it's like you're doing disfavor to it. So I will never say anything about my firm which says it is good or whatever. I love the words that Iyad said, that we have been working in this country since 1979, and we've served clients since then, and we pride ourselves that we still have clients who started work with us in 1979-80. And really we always like our clients to say how we are and what we are and how we do, how we help them establish their divisions, their additional work, their systems. Naturally, as an audit firm, we first of all do accounting and auditing, external auditing, publishing mizaniyat, as we say, publishing balance sheets for the clients, for thousands of companies, And the majority of our work has been for international companies working in the UAE, in addition to a huge number of the big and small and very small companies inside the UAE for accounting, auditing, etc.
Let's go with this story. This is a very interesting story. It's all about everything we do in our life is about one word. Do you know what's that one word?
No.
It's emotions. Emotions. In fraud examination, when you are trying to get someone to talk, it's all about emotions. In report, when you are trying to convince someone, it's all about emotions. Communication, interaction is all about emotions. If I talk like this as a public speaker, do you know that topic is very interesting, we are gonna discuss? I have no emotions. I have no emotions, you have no emotions. You know, they say in a love relationship, the more you have emotion, the other person will have emotion. Why? Because it's a relationship. The more you put on it, the more you get. The more I interact with you, the more you would like to interact with me. The more I'm sleep with you, you're like, oh, I'm sleepy, look at your mobile, because you are not interacting with me. If I'm not gonna look at you, what's gonna happen? You are gonna look at your mobile, so I need to interact with you. So this is all about emotion. So what we are gonna discuss now, we are gonna discuss emotions. And for us as internal auditors, we are so afraid about emotions. What emotions? I teach a course, I deliver this course to RTA, to their internal audit department, called Emotional Intelligence for Internal Auditors. Wow! How can you get in touch with your emotions? So let me share a very interesting story with you. This kid was asking his dad every day, Dad, I need 10 dirhams. Dad, I'll give him 10 dirhams. What do you need for it? Don't worry, Dad, I need 10 dirhams. Next, Dad, I need 10 dirhams. The dad will come every day at 11 at night, tired, and the kid, can I get 10 dirhams? After 2 or 3 months, the dad was really concerned. This kid is every day coming back, he will give me 10 dirhams. He went to his room, he opened his closet, and he found a jar full of 10 dirhams. Then he asked the kid, he brought him, he said, what's this? Every day you say 10 dirhams, what are you doing? Why you are hiding all these 10 dirhams? He said, Dad, can I ask you a question? He said, yes, what's the question? He said, how much is your salary a day? The dad, he said, it's about 500 dirhams. He said, Dad, I'm trying to save 500 dirhams so I can buy you for one day to be with me. That's why I need the 10 dirhams. Because every day you come at 11, I don't see you, I want to see you. So I'm trying to save to buy you for one day. Isn't it, this is very powerful message for the dad to take a day off to be with the son? But the son was very smart in communicating that. He wasn't saying, Dad, I miss you, Dad. Yeah, I will see you over the weekend. It was powerful. In writing audit reports, we need to be powerful. Not only in writing, in presenting it to the audit committee. Are you going to say our results is this? Or if you are trying to give it in a way, it's going to be creating that impact, which is story. Story can create an impact. Rather than saying what's happening in the operation, tell them one story related to that, and do you know what happened? So they will understand. Story. Tell a story.